over the Atlanta Hawks tomorrow. Houston Rockets 120-107 was your final. Quick reminder that with every point scored this year, the Warriors will donate, teaming up with Kaiser Permanente to turn points into meals with Swishes for Dishes. For each point the Warriors score this year, 100 meals will be donated to Bay Area families in need. Go to Warriors.com/swish to learn more. Now on to the Kaiser Permanente scoreboard. We start off with the matinee of the day, and that was the Brooklyn Nets and the Toronto Raptors going head-to-head.
Griffin, eye to three, now gives it up for Durant, top of the key. Van Vliet on him, backing him in, draws a double out to Harden. Works left, 2 to shoot. Crossover, step back, 18-footer, rolls in for James Harden.
James Harden, 16 of his 28 in the fourth quarter. Kevin Durant had 31. Brooklyn winning their fifth in a row, beating Toronto 116-103. Harden narrowly missed his second straight triple-double, finishing with 10 rebounds and 8 assists on the afternoon. He missed his first 7 shots beyond the arc before connecting with 4:34 to go in the fourth quarter. Blake Griffin, 14 points and 11 rebounds. Patty Mills at 13. And Steve Nash gets the victory in his first game in his home country as an NBA head coach. For the Raptors, Fred VanVleet with 21. OG Anunoby with 16. Gary Trent Jr. had 15 points for Toronto, who have dropped 2 in a row after winning the previous 5. They were 7 for 25 from beyond the arc. That is a season low for Toronto. And Pascal Siakam got back into the lineup. He had been banged up for the start of the year, so it's good to see him back on the floor. Don't look now. Maybe a team to fear in the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Ricky Rubio, he's been the maestro tonight. On the left-hand dribble, works left wing, fakes a 3. Now he'll shoot it. And he's got another one. And with that 3 ball, Ricky now has a career-high 37 points.
126-109, the Cavaliers win in New York. They've won 4 in a row. They're 7-4 on the year. Evan Mobley, 26 points. Jared Allen at 18. Darius Garland was 16 for the Cavaliers as they knock off New York. New York has lost to 3 of 4. Their record is 6-4 on the year. Julius Randle added 19. Derrick Rose, who got the start at point guard, had 15. Evan Fournier with 15 as well. With the Cavaliers starting to come together, that means the Eastern Conference just a little bit better. Cavs with a nice win. NBC Sports Bay Area Spotlight Game of the Night. That was in Orlando. The Utah Jazz were in town.
Anthony on the deck, saved by Harris. They knocked it away from Derrick. Shot clock at 4. Hampton for 3. He drills it! Just the way you draw it up. Oh, my goodness.
That's the call from Orlando TV because they don't have radio anymore in Orlando. Cole Anthony with 10 of his season-high 33 points in the fourth quarter, a 24-11 run to end the game for the Magic, and they beat Utah 107-100. The Magic were down 13 in the third quarter, down 8 with 8 minutes to go, but heated up the end of 2-game losing streak. Utah got swept in Florida by the Heat and by the Magic. Also on the night, Wendell Carter Jr. added a season-best 22 points, 15 rebounds. He's been playing well for the Magic this year. Donovan Mitchell with 21. Rudy Gobert, 21 points, 15 rebounds for the Jazz. And Royce O'Neal chipped in 14 points and 7 boards as the Jazz kind of ran out of energy coming down the stretch in this one. Everybody plays back-to-backs. The Warriors will be doing their duty tomorrow night against Atlanta. Mike Conley Jr. did not play for Utah, resting on the back end of the back-to-back. Another team that's really good in the Eastern Conference right now, and that's Washington.
Beal drives the right side, lobs it up. Harrell slams it down. Montrezl Harrell, two-handed jam. And the Wizards back up 10, 98-88, 3 minutes to play.
And with everyone converging on Beal, he saw it, 3 guys on him, Harrell open underneath.
30 for Beal. Washington knocks off the defending champion Milwaukee Bucks 101-94. And for Beal, a very nice night because they also played good defense. They held the Bucks to 39% shooting. Kyle Kuzma, 15 points and 10 rebounds. The Bucks have beaten the Wizards 8 straight times in their series. Montrezl Harrell, 15 points, 7-3 for the Wizards. Their best start since 2014-2015 under first-year coach Wes Unseld Jr. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 29 points and 18 boards. They have lost 5 of 6, and they are 4 of 6 on the year. Grayson Allen with 19. Bobby Portis, 13 points, 13 rebounds. That's game 1 of a 5-game trip for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo moved up the franchise ladder, passing Sidney Moncrief, former Warriors assistant coach, and the all-time assist ladder for the Bucks. He's now into second place, 2,691. Paul Pressey is first in their franchise history with 3,272 assists. Again, Chris Middleton missing his 4th straight game, and boy, do they miss him. He's been out in COVID protocols. Sacramento trying to rally against Indiana for a win.
Into the forecourt, McConnell down the left side, across the lane, left to right. Nice pass. He circled back into the lane and then flipped it with the offhand, the left hand, to the left baseline cutter, Duarte, who finished the play.
And Duarte, of course, taking in the draft, the rookie helping Indiana to the win. After blowing a 15-point lead, the Pacers hang on to a 94-91 victory. Karis LeVert with 22, Domantas Sabonis, 17 points and 10 rebounds. Indiana, their first win in Sacramento since 2018. You heard T.J. McConnell there. He had 17 points, and Chris Duarte finished with 15. First road win of the year for the Pacers. Sacramento was down most of the game, but they opened the fourth quarter with an 11-1 run. They took a 3-point lead in that, but then Indiana came back, scoring the next 10. Harrison Barnes with 22 for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox, who's been in sort of a season-long slump, he had 17. Buddy Hield had 17 as well for Sacramento. Kings scored 43 in the first half, 31 fewer than it put up in halftime 2 nights ago against Charlotte. Marvin Bagley III didn't play because of coach's decision for the 9th time this year. Oklahoma City and San Antonio, 2 teams trying to find their way in the West.
SJ between the legs, crossing over on Walker, shovels a bounce pass to Muscala, open, long angle right 3 by Mike, is short. Olszewski's got the miss, feeding. Jerome was open, his left side angle 3, in and out, no good. Williams fights for the loose ball. It's free on the deck, Muscala takes it, lays it up and lays it in, and Derek White hacks him in the act. Every loose ball is being gobbled up by the guys in white.
Mike Muscala, 20 points in 14 minutes at age 30. He is the oldest player on Oklahoma City, and they rallied to beat San Antonio 99-94. He was 5 of 6 from the field, 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 14 points, 10 assists, and 8 boards. Darius Bazley, 11 and 11. That's rebounds and points. And, of course, they were coming off a win over the Lakers. They now beat San Antonio. Keldon Johnson at 22 for the Spurs. Lonnie Walker, the 4th, added 15 points. And Drew Eubanks, 14 points and 11 boards for San Antonio. And for the Thunder, well, it's good to get them back-to-back wins. Another very, very young squad in the Western Conference. The Houston Rockets, the Warriors' opponent tonight, was another one. So that gets you caught up to date on the Kaiser Permanente scoreboard, with the exception of a game ongoing down in L.A. The L.A. Clippers lead by 4, 106-102, 3:07 to go. LaMelo Ball with 21 points and 7 rebounds in this one. Terrence Mann has 17 and 9 for the Clippers. Again, Clippers up 4, 3:07 to go down at Staples. Warriors win 120-107. R.C. Davis back to wrap up our post-game show. That's R.C. Deep Dish Davis on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
The roar of the crowd. The sweet sound of a swish. Nothing beats being there live at Chase Center for the game, Warriors fans. And Ticketmaster is your official gateway to buying and selling the best seats all season long. Ticketmaster verifies every seat sold, guaranteeing that getting into the game is a layup. Be there live to defend Warriors ground this season with seats from Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. Ticketmaster, the official marketplace of the Golden State Warriors.
Want more